Welcome, welcome, hello, hello, howdy, howdy, everyone to Trench Talk with me, your host Lek, my co-host Mr. Fawns, and two special guests today from the FOD community, Mr. Ganii and Stealthy Boy. What is up, all you three beautiful sons of bitches?
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, Hello, Lek. Yeah, fucking excited to be
So
here right now. Holy shit. So,
Oh,
what the hell
you're
you
on
do?
Trench Talk. Oh, isn't that wild?
Ah!
wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, let's start with yeah, it's me.
I gotta turn
Yeah,
you
the
up. You're still quiet. Okay, Fonzie. Your mic
uh
is still fucked.
oh Lord.
I
let
already
me
cranked
just
it up.
let me just
What is-
I don't care that it's in the video. Fuck it, we're scuffed on this bitch. Anyway, welcome to our first non-celebrity guest episode. I mean, well, I say that, but Gani here has celebrity status for creating one of the most popular Foxhole memes. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that, Mr. Gani, yeah?
Yeah. It's not even my meme. It's like an old meme of this fucking review for furry saying that it's not the game expected to be.
Yeah, no, no,
The
no,
one
but
where.
like, let's be real here. The your version of that, like your remixing of that, has gotten significantly more popular,
Yeah, it's
right?
insane. Like I fucking reversed imaged it like a couple while ago, and it's like been on iFunny, it's been on Reddit multiple times, and been Twitter, and fucking something awful. Like how the fuck did that end up there? It's so fucking funny.
Yeah,
Anytime
Something
someone
awful.
references Foxhole, your meme's the one that pops up.
Yeah,
No,
it's
no.
like,
people
It's even funnier because that meme that I drew, it gets reposted, but none of it is ever fucking connected back to me. Like no one knows who the fuck did that. That's like the funniest
you
part of it.
should have watermarked it.
Nah,
Sad.
I don't want to. I don't want to. That's
Yeah,
fucking funnier.
yeah. It's
Ganii, you wanna
like
know something funny? I actually had no clue that was you.
you
For
did
a minute
it.
I
Really?
thought that was just no, I had no clue
To
that
be
was Ganii. That's
honest,
It's
actually
working. See? Nobody knows who it is. I love it that more.
before I knew who Gani was, I didn't even know that was Gani's face.
yeah, that is. Dude, that would
Damn.
I mean, well, we should also start with this. Let's do this. Ganii, do you want to introduce yourself to everyone so
Yeah, we
our
haven't. I
listeners
just
Oh yeah,
re-
yeah, yeah, yeah,
we
yeah.
haven't
So,
introduced any like either of them.
okay,
uh,
we'll
Hello.
go
yeah.
Ganii and stuff. So Ganii, tell us a few things about yourself.
I don't know. I'm just a fucking Foxhole comic artist, and yeah, and I'm usually just active on pod and all that. I barely play the game because the game fucking sucks. Put that in
Mm.
there. Make sure you highlight that. Uh,
I'm
but yeah,
highlighting it
Sucks.
by turning up your volume because all
yeah,
of you
yeah.
are quiet as fuck.
Sorry. But yeah, I just draw some shit about Foxhole and all that. I have a lot of funny things that I draw about Foxhole.
Very.
And
You are probably the most significant figure in the Foxhole meme sphere. But
no, you can't.
I say this, but know that I only say this because Skadge is gone. How do you
Yeah,
feel
Sketch,
about
dude.
being his
No.
successor?
Oh, got big salute to Skaj. Yeah, he's a big one. He built the humor the pod is standing on.
Yeah, you stand on the shoulder of a Floridian midget.
It's fucking rude of you, man. The fuck calling midget is God, goddammit.
Can you
And
explain
then
to the viewers who Sag is?
yeah,
Oh yeah,
Skadge,
Uh,
yeah.
Skadge,
You
Lek.
may know him like you may
he's the
know
guy that
Skaj like
I said it. This was in last episode in the like
Oh, yeah,
little
that's
cold
right.
open bit, but he's the
Yeah,
guy that
he's
he
the
made that stupid meme from the I Saw a Bear episode. He's generally known for doing the sound mod that a lot of people
mhm.
have. Back in the day, he used to just like if you know anything about Gani, you know kind of what Skadge was about. Though Skadge was generally, it's hard to say because it's been like 2 years since he was consistently like hanging around FOD, but yeah, he's yeah. But now that we've talked about that, Stealthy, why
Yeah,
don't you
that's
give us an introduction to
okay.
yourself?
Well, I'm Foxhole's resident artist like Gani, but unlike Gani, I tend to make some oddly high effort meme posts.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm pretty infamous for some of the stuff I've drawn.
Oh God.
If
nah,
any
The
of you have
man.
heard the
Just
term Brett
pissed
Milk,
off,
you know who I
pissed
am.
off the mod,
Bread.
pissing off the mods. Yeah, it's
I don't. I wouldn't say pissing off the mods. I think I make the mods day more amusing.
mm. Yes.
Well,
But-
I'm also Gani's leech.
Gani's leech. Okay.
Leech.
Yes, I leech off Gani's creativity.
Yeah,
It's great.
Yeah, you fucking suck off my fucking mood to draw. I can't believe this, man.
So,
Okay.
one thing I'm curious of you two, if you would answer this for me, what's it sort of how because both of you take commissions, right? I mean, I know Ganii, I've paid you for I paid Ganii $10 for 2 memes in the past, and
Yeah.
I pay, and then I contributed to the Som commission for Stealth Boy. That's gonna be really good. But how would you say that if you really wanted to, you could make a living off of getting commissions for Foxhole, or is it like how successful would you say monetarily with Foxhole? You've been with art-wise, just that's sort of like a question I've always had for artists. Don't mind me asking that, of course.
Yeah, it's alright, but like the thing is, I live in the fucking Philippines. It's a fucking shithole of a country. So a single dollar is like enough to like buy me a meal. So, yeah, that's the thing. It's the funny thing.
Swing by
Actually,
the Jollibee
fucking-
and get a Yum Burger real quick.
Yeah, yeah, dude. Like it's so
You go
fucking
to
fascinating.
Jollibee or something.
Yeah. It's like everything's so fucking cheap here. Like if you fucking give me like $10, it's enough for me to go like for like 2 days or whatever. It's so funny.
So is that a yes to you can live off butters?
Probably. I mean,
Well,
it's not-
hey, look,
I'm
Foxhole
making
with a
some bank.
Foxhole is a game that the name alone, and what is Gani's most popular meme? It's the fucking furry one, right? And
Oh,
what,
yeah,
what
true.
what do people know about furries and related to art commissions? They are suspiciously wealthy, right?
Yeah.
Now, now you combine those two factors. I think Ganii could, in theory, live pretty well off this random internet niche, like community of lead poisoned idiots for probably a decent chunk of his life if he just like continues to do what he does, right?
Wait,
But
I'm curious about Stealth too. How would you say Foxhole has been, like, I guess.
Say, well, finish what you were gonna say.
So I was gonna say, I guess sort of the community has it sort of been like a good investment for your time, like for drawing stuff, or.
I
what
would
you-
say Foxhole's community is the first community I've seriously put effort into doing work for, marketing myself, and reaching out to people. I don't know if I can say, like, I'm not in the Philippines, so like a
Thank
small
God.
amount won't do the same amount. But it's funny because I'm Filipino, like Ganii is.
Yeah, that sucks.
Dude, we have
Thank
two
you,
and a
thank
half
God.
Filipinos in here. That's fucked.
So we're two Foxhole's
Two and
most
a half.
prominent artists. are fucking
yeah,
Filipinos.
Fonzie.
Dude,
Well,
it's
I'm-
actually,
I
not
heard you were
Filipino,
Filipino.
dude.
I didn't know. I didn't know you were only half. Or
yeah, I'm half.
Wait, you're also half Filipino?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm half
Hey,
Filipino and
hell
a
yeah,
half
so it's two
Filipino.
Filipinos in here,
Yeah.
but it's like we're doing fractions. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just,
Yeah,
just say that as a title. 2.5 Filipino.
Oh yeah. Hilarious.
Yeah.
Alright, but
We'll say, I live in Texas, so
You
the
don't. No,
amount-
hey, don't dox yourself. We're not talking about where you live. We're talking about
I'm
your
not living
role
here
in the
in
Foxhole
Texas.
community, right?
Texas
You
is
can
a
find
large.
me in a
Yeah,
small
Texas is big,
town on
dude.
the
Good luck hunting him
outskirts of
down.
Houston. Yeah. It took me 12 hours to drive.
Wait.
to the-
Ganii, you said Stealth didn't live in a shithole.
Yeah. Oh,
Texas.
yeah, okay, good point. Good point. That
Anyway,
is a good point.
anyway.
Anyways, I'll say it's a lot harder for me to make an income based off just like random foxholers. I'd have to have a more consistent following to make a living off of it. But I do make a decent amount. Like the Som commission that you mentioned, Fonzie, that was a large sum of money. It was for the first contract I've ever had to sign for a piece.
Wait,
Yeah,
oh,
Yeah,
did
we
fucking
had us on a
did
stealth
Odie
episode.
write up a contract?
No, I thought he did when I was showing the contract, because all the SOM officers were and people who contributed a lot of money.
When I saw the contract, I was so surprised. Like, what kind of shit is this?
I'm
What are
gonna
you
need
fucking
to-
signing up for, Stealth?
I'm
will
gonna need to
say,
see
it's
this
not-
contract. Wait,
It is
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
when did you see it, Ganii?
No, he just told me. No,
Oh,
he didn't
okay.
show me, but he told me he signed the contract. But like,
Ah,
what the hell happens if you don't do the art? Do you get Do the Psalms send in like their fucking death squads and
dude.
fucking shoot
Yes,
you? Holy shit!
yes.
A
Yes,
Puerto, a
yes,
certain
and
Puerto
yes.
Rican lawyer will have a short
Yeah.
flight to Texas.
Dude,
What the
I
fuck,
actually
man?
thought Odia drafted. When I learned Odia was a lawyer, it actually like shocked me, man. I only thought D-Gens played this fucking game, like
Wait,
not
who's a lawyer?
established. So Odia is I don't know, he's some kind of, I think he's a lawyer, but he does like financial lawyering, I think. I
Oh,
don't
that's
think he
the
does,
boring
like,
one.
actual, yeah, he doesn't do like murder cases or anything, so. But
So wait, so that contract is
no,
actually...
it was not drafted up by Sama. I thought it
Okay.
was, and I was telling people, dude, Odia made it, but no, he did not. I questioned him about it, and he said,
That was so fucking.
Yeah.
Like,
There are
God, it's like signing a
periods that-
legally bounded contract of you drawing a massive fucking.
I
clan
mean, it
art.
wasn't cheap, bro. I'm not
Yeah, that
gonna lie,
wasn't
when
cheap.
I
That
saw
is that is enormous
Yeah.
money. Holy shit! I
Yeah.
forgot how much it was, but like
It's
so much.
over $900, but
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, fucking hell. If
I
I
will
get
s-
that money, I can fucking get out of this fucking shithole. Like, holy shit, dude.
Yeah, you-
I don't even know. Holy fuck.
I will say it's a huge piece. It's probably gonna be the biggest like clan piece ever drawn by the time I finish.
What's the
Yeah,
wait?
I
What's the
can't
size of it?
It's
So,
around 70 or so individuals.
Lurkus sent me the Google Doc file of all the characters, and it's
Oh.
so fucking long. Like,
I
holy
wait.
shit.
Oh. Could you pass that along? Because I saw
I'm not sure where it is.
bits and pieces of it from like I forget who posted them, but I saw bits and pieces of the characters. I was like, wait, is this? I recognize the art style. Is this Stealthy? I saw because
Yeah,
I've seen some of it when
Yeah.
you guys have been posting it, Fonzie, but
there-
I've not
yeah,
seen
I
that
think
much.
You've only seen the sketches because we've been taking certain sketches, like me and Bungo.
Yeah,
That's the one
yeah.
I've been doing. That's
As well as
yours.
yeah, Morbo or the guy with the fucking Spartan outfit or
Oh
whatever.
yeah, Bungo. Bing.
That okay, that is
Bungo.
okay, that is Bungo. Okay, yeah, him, and then like also Steely Phil with the what's it called, his guy or whatever, and then you got like the
Yeah.
literal car there for Ford.
Yeah, Ford Mustang.
We'll
Yeah.
say this
This
piece
guy's
is
fucking.
so complex. I had to do it top down, dude. And that's what I'm using to
Oh.
plot everything.
Dude, what the fuck? There's some
Yeah.
fucking battle plan. What the fuck is this shit?
I made a giant battle plan for it. Circles to represent figures and arrows to show what direction they're facing. I'm showing the trench line, the buildings, the placement of vehicles.
Right.
It's probably the most
Okay, holy
complex
shit.
piece I've ever done.
Now I'm wondering how much it would cost, like, to get you to add a giant flying pickle in the top center of the piece.
We'd actually like. dude, I'm gonna say I contributed $200.
Oh.
Wow, what the
Okay.
fuck, dude?
Yeah, I contributed.
I think
I won't say anyone else's contributions, but I really care about. So a lot of people like actually like number one, I'm a nursing student, soon to be a nurse. I'm not really too concerned about money, but
God damn.
soon, yeah. Not a brag, humble brag, but with that, it's also like I'm very passionate about the Foxhole community, and I really I believe in putting money towards artists and towards the community and shit. Like I don't know, I bought like 2 people off of random redditors who are like, I want to buy this game but don't have the money, and I just buy them money, or I buy them the game sometimes. But
Oh
it's
my-
just like
Okay, that's cruel, dude. Why
You're
would
the-
you do that?
yeah, I don't know,
It's
it's
not
just
like
like
Foxhole?
yeah.
Why would you do that?
Yeah. The rest of
So
us
it's
aren't
payment-
cruel. We
so
we
funny,
we warn
funny story
people.
here. I did not buy Foxhole. Foxhole was gifted to me.
Oh,
after the
same.
alpha came out. So
Oh, same.
because I didn't have money because I was like 14, 15.
Wow.
when-
What?
So I guess I'm the
okay,
only one who
wait,
fucking fell for it.
Fonzie, motherfucker. We're gonna, you and I've realized this. We're gonna have to have a sit down talk about our like history in this game and shit. Cause I feel like I'm like looking in a mirror hearing about this shit, right? Like, oh, you got the game gifted to you when
Well,
like the
so
pre-alpha
my
stuff
friend's-
ended.
My
Like-
friend's girlfriend bought it for me because I wouldn't shut up about it. on Discord. I thought it was. I love
Oh,
Foxhole,
man.
but so she thought it was like sweet of her to buy me the game, and then she did, and then I just like stopped talking to her. So.
Oh,
Amazing.
I'm not in. I'm not
Oh,
in contact.
shit,
with
you,
you.
holy shit.
okay.
I'll say this, Colonel Kidden, if you ever hear this video, hey, thank you for buying me Foxhole and feeding my addiction.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that is so.
think she got her revenge on you.
It's funny because if you run into this girl at some point, it'd be funny because I recently the guy that bought me Foxhole randomly like I've noticed he came back for like a day or two about a year ago or like 2 years ago, and then he's actually come back and started playing the game consistently when he hasn't done that since 2017 when I had a fucking shitty clan that lasted a month and he was like in it or whatever and he like bought me the game on launch day and it's weird just seeing him like consistently chatting and playing the game and shit like these days. I'm like, holy fuck, where did you come from? Because I haven't heard this name in so fucking long.
Dude, I
But
saw it's like I mean it's been over a year now. I saw Black Mamba and I saw Black Rose, dude. Those were two names I've not seen in a very long time and two very good old friends of mine.
yeah.
Man, from like 2018, 2019, but yeah.
Mm.
See?
Yeah, yeah, that's accurate. Yeah.
So, one thing I have to question for you guys here. How do you just to move on to a different topic here for you artists here, how do you if you're drawing like a vehicle or something, do you use references? Do you trace them? How do you go about that? You two, I don't know if either of you two want to go first. Like, because
I
I know
mean,
there's specific like the bone car and the LTD model from that image that you drew, Ganii, very fucking funny. And I'm wondering to see with inside the Psalm Commission 2 Stealth Boy when you draw the tanks, how your process with drawing those would be. So
I would
do you want
say,
to go first, though?
yes. For me, I'm kind of an obsessive when it comes to detail, so I collect an unholy amount of references, photos, and if I can, I rip the models. Shout out to Shackers for giving me a lot of Blender files for voxel models ripped from the game. He managed to do the models and the textures properly, so I can use that for my commissions. But
nice.
basically, I put it into Blender, get the pose I need, and I reference off that sometimes. Other times, I just, use all the references I can collect.
Yeah,
Okay.
so for me, I just fucking I don't really know how to use Blender. I should be learning it, but I can't be bothered to because I'm a fucking idiot. But like, I just look it up in Sketchfab or some fucking screenshots of the game. Just imagine it fucking spitting, fucking setting it up on the perspective that I want. So we
I
just
see.
do some examples of it. Like, yeah, I just dumb it down. I dumb it down. I don't want to draw all that fucking intricate details and shit. I just want it to look like it is that when you look at it, yeah, that's the fucking fuel truck. That's the tank. And I appreciate Stell like doing like all that effort and making it very detailed. But like, holy shit, if I do that, I'm gonna fucking drop dead and fucking
Ganii,
die. If I, yeah,
now that you pointed out, immediately I've started noticing a few things because you said because this image I remember I remember there being a turret on the bone car and the guy sticking out of the hatch of the turret, and then I guess I was wrong, and then I immediately noticed with the back of the LTD now, since you pointed that out, that you're not paying attention to detail too much. The LTD's canopy thing isn't connected to the main thing. It's actually connected to the back, and there's no like it's all one
yeah,
thing. There's
dude.
no box to the rear. So it actually like yeah. Okay, that makes. I mean, it's still very good. You know, both of you are still very good.
It's
Very
pretty
good
much
artists.
instantly recognizable for what it is, which is
Yeah.
the
Yeah, yeah.
goal, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing with me. I don't really care about the details much. I just want the general picture of it just caught on like there. And yeah, Stealth just fucking goes in the extra mile and makes sure that every little detail is fucking there. Like it's so insane. Yeah,
I
Oh,
come on, man.
yo.
But,
That's a
yeah.
beautiful drawing of that bike, by the way. Wow.
Yeah,
I study the model, I look at it from different angles to
Oh,
see what
wait.
pieces
Dude,
are.
that Highwayman
That
is
Highwayman,
awesome.
what the
Yeah.
fuck is
Yeah.
that?
Okay,
That's
I will
Oh yeah.
admit.
What's funny about the
That's
highwayman is
got to be traced, right?
Okay, so I will tell you
Or
what my technique here is. It is traced, but what I do to make it not look traced is I put line weight and then make sure I go over it and make sure it doesn't look traced. Because in this case, the Highwayman had just come out, and I had to ask, I think, Shackers to rip a model for me, like, because it was so recent. And I was on a crunch mode, so I traced the image, but I tried my best to stylize it, and I looked at references for how to stylize vehicles.
Oh, Stealth. I know I heard this from you, but like, I like the fact that the one who commissioned that, it did commissioned it before the Highwayman was even released for a war, so they weren't aware about its quality.
No,
You can see
no, no, no,
it.
Gani. They were like, you remember if you were watching Dev Branch, you remember it was people were very aware of the Highwayman.
Oh yeah, the temper.
Yeah, like you can see it like being so fucking smug about shooting down a tank. You can see
So, oh my
that.
god,
I think this piece is funnier in retrospect because it started before they knew how bad it was.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
Now
so
it's like,
funny.
I take too long with my pieces sometimes, and sometimes they come out funnier because of how long it's taken.
dude, it's crazy to think that if like the Highwayman had like normal ATR damage, it'd actually be like a cracked tank. Like that shit would actually.
It would
shred.
probably be the strongest tank in the
Yes.
game if that were
Yeah,
the
it's
case.
in a very like shaky position. Like if you
'Cause
bump it
it's
too hard, it like fucking crack anything. Like holy
Yeah,
shit.
well, because it's like, dude, if you use my favorite vehicle, Tancred's favorite vehicle, ask any good colonial armor player what their favorite vehicle is in the mid game, they're gonna tell you Typhon half track, dude. Like just playing with the Typhon half track is, or the Typhon javelin or the ATR half track is so much fun mid game, man. You just get to farm. You can dodge bone saws with it. It's fucking man, it's too good. Like.
The-
You actually shred ATHTs like, and they can't do anything to you because you just barrel stuff them. Like,
Fonzie,
man.
do you remember the fucking? It was like 2 or 3 wars ago. We did the fucking in
ISG
Calpass.
HGs?
It was
Yeah, yeah,
92. It was 92. We did it in Calpass with the ISG ones, and I don't know if we had. I think we swapped to Typhons at one point. But
Yeah.
do you remember like because we were dodging the like bone saws and shit and the
Yeah,
foe
I
breakers
remember.
up
We
like up
straight
at
up-
Solus?
Yeah, we were in Solus Gorge going down the right valley there, and we met a ATAC. ATAC fires the first shot, splashes us, so he only does like 40% of our health instead of like the 60 or whatever it is with on colonial HTs with the bone saw. We we hit him with the ISG, and it's just a reload battle at that point. But since the ISG's thing is cracked, we nailed him, and then boom, that was that. But yeah, that was a fun man.
It's
Yeah.
like
The Highwaymen could be fucked, dude. Like,
there's
I
a
don't know,
lot of vehicles that are held back by like one little thing that would make this vehicle unironically cracked. Like for half tracks, it's like if they could stack 30 mil, the ISG
Ammo.
half track would be broken as fuck. And
Yeah,
it's
so would
like
the
for
full
highwaymen,
vehicle,
if the damage was like normal ATR, it would probably be the strongest anti-tank in the game, and
yeah,
it would
you
like
wouldn't be able to do
two
anything
of them
about
would
it.
be able to full kill a quad in 7 seconds, which is a
Yeah.
bit nuts.
But this is another question I want to ask you guys here. Do you two consider yourself to be affiliates of either faction? Colonial or Warden, Stealth Boy and Ganii, or
No, I fucking hate either faction. I am fucking. I don't know. I can't care enough about the game to like stick to one faction. Like I don't know. I barely play much. So why would I fucking invest
Mhm.
so much time and fucking
Giga
I don't know.
Chad
Yeah.
Newt.
yeah?
I'll say I
Even
don't
me,
like
man.
I don't like faction loyalism. I've played both factions and I enjoyed their different equipment and I like their different strategies. I just think it's toxic to be too obsessed, like to the point where you ignore balance problems because
Yes.
you're so biased.
So there's an old joke I tell everyone, and that's there's some people in Foxhole who are more loyal to their Foxhole nation than their own nation of birth, dude, and it's like that's like real, man. Like I
It's
don't know,
funny because with we're not with Fonzie, with Gani, you have no idea which it is. It's a competition to see which one he's less loyal to, right?
yeah. True.
Because it's so funny to me when it comes to loyalism. Like you only play one faction and only that because you fucking despise the other. Like what the fuck is the point of that?
So
I
it's
bought the game and I'm gonna use the entire fucking game. Who fucking cares about the other
Yeah.
factions, man? Holy shit.
I completely agree. I do think if I wasn't in Som, I would be a neutral again. But and that's I've said that in Sigil. Yeah, I know Lek got mad at me the other not Lek.
What?
Lek, not you, Lek.
I
Sorry, I
can't
meant
believe it, Lek. Fucking
777.
let him go.
Leak 777 was saying some shit like,
Eh.
"Oh, I don't abandon my team in its time of need." And man, of course,
Oh
I
boy.
think
You take
loyalism.
Leak's word seriously?
Yeah, I mean,
Come
Leak
on.
is an old
Leak
friend
is
of
a
mine.
very
He's
serious person,
he's
but
very-
not in the sense that like in the
Okay,
sense that
I-
he's serious about everything he says always, not in the
I
sense
am
that you
always-
should take him seriously.
Like I think okay, and I'm gonna put this on record now, and I know any Polish listeners, any of you mad or KOP or KSR fucks are gonna say to me here, but Darkstalker. I respect Darkstalker because he's a colonial OG, but I think every other word out of that man's mouth is stupid as fuck. And I mean, I'm sorry. It's just like
We're gonna have a call out right now. Holy shit!
I mean, it's
Go on.
Darkstalker is a cool guy. He's an OG colonial. I believe with like, especially if you've been a part of a community for a while, you should respect the people who are, especially if they've got like a good head on their shoulders. Like Drunkle, I highly respect Drunkle.
Drunkle is
Shout out to
Um,
Drunkle.
Pog. Drunkle is Pog. We
Maybar,
love
I have a
Drunkle.
lot of respect for Maybar. It's a lot
Same.
why I have respect for Shiv. It's like why I have a bunch of respect for all these old players is because they've been around for just as long as I have, or
And they're
um,
not generally fuckheads.
yeah, but
Yeah,
it,
you're
it's
not fucking.
so the
insane.
loyalism thing I noticed it really took a big turn. I think in my opinion where the decline of both factions really started into like really bad ape like shithead mentality was the Falchion when the Falchion was introduced to the game. That's sort of where I stand with that, and I think that's sort of the time period because colonials have shifted a lot and wardens have shifted a lot too with shit, but I think that's where the sort of decline where the community started to decline a bit with factionalism. But-
Well,
I don't know, I think it all
no,
started
well,
with
no,
the
no.
fucking.
It started
Silver
with
hand.
arms race. Well, if you
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
be like, if you want to be accurate as fuck, it started when the game started, right? But like the real problem started, like you were saying, with the silver hand because that was arms race. It started with arms race, but then I think like if you had to say which was more impactful to how bad the problem was, arms race or Winter Army, I don't know. Which one would you think? Because it sounds like you'd think it would be Winter Army. Why is that,
I think-
Fonzie?
So it's because it's Foxhole was two different games at that point, right? Like you had APFA to deal with silver hands. I could always just flank bro silver hands with AP 40 mil, and
AP mortar.
AP mortar. Yeah, you had all these tools too, and both sides still had like really good tools and really good like shit that could counter it no matter like. Okay, it doesn't matter what tank you were in. APFA countered you. Like in both sides had it right. Like there was no like, oh, this kind of counters you because it's here. Like how the silver hand or how a silver hand would technically kind of counter a Falchion because there's a 68 on it and it has more kill potential. Like right, does that make sense? But instead, both sides had solid hard counters like guaranteed. This
And
good.
most of them were neutral unlocks.
Neutral. So that's why I would say when it became more and more asymmetry focused, the game it kind of fell into this. I mean, and I think a lot of it is encouraged by both sides, which I think needs to really stop. I think the whole stigma of I want to go colonial for a war, I want to go warden for a war, especially in clans overall, or because I think Chess Hustler said this to me a really long time ago, like. The only way to be like truly good at Foxhole is like if you've mastered both factions things, right? Because if you're only good with colonial gear, yeah, you're gonna just be shit on the warden side. But if you're
Base
gonna
guy.
be you get what I'm saying though, right? And vice versa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Very sage words.
You can really, if you play both sides, it gives you an insight into the strengths and weaknesses of that side's equipment because you end up using it a lot more. You're gonna learn real quick the extent of something's power, but I would say you can understand it a decent amount without having to directly use it. I think like part of the thing is that people are incentivized to lie about the degree of like strength because it's like a constant battle of how do I keep morale for my team high and then how do I convince the like broader population. It's like having a debate between two giant like blobs of like green and blue. You just got two giant. Imagine if all the Foxhole players, all their sweaty like masses, were like just thrown into a blender and out pops like these weird amalgamations, right? And you just
Imagine the smell.
yeah. I mean, yeah, that'd be probably the worst aspect. But like for what they'd end up saying to each other, it'd be some shit like, "Oh hey." I think that if they're debating balance, those two blobs, what you're gonna hear is that the enemy team is like has better stuff and we've got worse stuff. And now it doesn't matter what's true, even if one side does have better stuff, because the whole thing ends up being just a performance for how do we convince the devs, like, because that's what it feels like for a lot of people, is that they're not trying to talk to the enemy team about what's good and bad. They're trying to convince just the broader community and like to try and influence the overall, opinion on something, right?
Yeah, I mean, Xenopara said it great in FOD earlier that what's it called? People use game feedback as a weapon, dude. It's like that's straight up like real, man. Like the
Oh.
game feedback warriors and Reddit warriors are
I
real.
actually
But-
go on Game Feedback to laugh. It's the funniest channel on the server.
I got
Whoever's seen
popcorn
his
out right
videos-
now.
Yeah,
I've
let
seen
me.
these jokes about devs not taking game feedback and they're shitting on them, not taking criticism.
Yeah,
of game
that's-
feedback.
Thank
And, like,
you for your
yeah.
game feedback.
but like, if they don't read game feedback, if they actually don't do that, I can understand. Yeah,
They don't.
I wouldn't too.
They've
Yeah, I
they've
wouldn't fucking
they've
read
literally
that shit,
said
dude.
as much. They've said we don't use it, but what we do is we'll go and like control F search the
Keywords,
channel
my
for
yeah.
like,
God.
were we doing naval update? Okay, we'll do control F naval or submarines or islands or some shit. They'll just like keyword search for suggestions on something they're developing, right?
Yeah.
They
but-
they, they
like-
I bet they put tanks in like fucking blacklist. They don't. They
yeah,
never search
true.
that.
They never- So
Okay, so like, say you purposely put a bunch of keywords, and then you have completely unrelated stuff.
yeah,
Well, they'd
true.
probably skip over it pretty quick.
put put in naval updates, start talking about the Cutler. Fuck me. That'd be pretty.
Fonzie, can you type
But-
the message in here? Because I can't alt tab to see it. Otherwise,
Okay,
the
yeah.
recording gets
So-
fucked.
One thing I want to say here. Let's move on here. I have another question for you guys, and it might be a little bit more personal here. But what has been your favorite Foxhole piece to work on, both of you guys, so far? To get more into you guys, because you're our guests, so I want to learn more about you guys. What's been your favorite piece in the Foxhole for the community to work on? Would you say?
Hold on. I actually have not fucking known my works too well, but like, I guess this one is my favorite so far. Hold on, let me stick with this one.
Got me dig further.
It's a little thing I did for a friend I did, called Beb. Shout out to Beb there in Fox.
Oh yeah, your art fight thing, right? I saw this one.
Yeah. I like this one. It's a really nice piece. It's a simple one.
Yeah, it kind of captures the feel of like a random shitty frontline.
Yeah, you can see it's shitty because it's trenches.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's how it is. Anyway, yours, Stealth. What's your most favorite piece?
I'm gonna dig because it actually involves Ganii, because I love collaborating with Ganii on things, and all my favorite pieces have involved Ganii in some way. Let me
Oh,
just look
thanks,
for it.
man. That sounds creepy.
I'm literally Ganii's leech, using them for all my creativity.
Can't believe this, man. You're
Mm.
fucking using me. You're using
Yes.
me to get fucking rich. I
Ganii,
need a cut.
there better be a secret message inside the Psalm Commission for everyone, man.
If you go in
Or-
alphabetical order of the people's names or some shit, or from top left to bottom
Yeah.
right, it's gonna just spell out Cope and Seed or some shit.
Yeah, that'd be awesome, dude.
Yeah, I found the piece. I just need to open up all the separate files. Basically, Ganii and I had a night where we were discussing ideas for a comic, and we created all of these characters within that one night. I have
Oh,
Ganii.
is this the fucking? Oh yeah, the fuck. What the hell is that? Ah, I forgot the name of it.
Oh, I
The
remember.
characters.
It
The
was,
fucking characters. No, I forgot what the hell it's called.
friend
but,
of
like,
my
it's
friend is my
characters.
frenemy.
Yeah. I don't know what the hell the title is, but like, yeah, it was so fucking. It's a bunch of fucking characters I'm planning. I was planning to make some sort of creepy of some whack ass webcomic or something, but like about Foxhole. But I never really got to do with it. But I made me and Stealth made some characters about it, and
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm not sure if we'll ever be able to continue it. I do hope we can fucking make this webcomic. It would be pretty nice. Have you seen it, Stealth? I'm trying to find mine.
I think
Yeah,
I
yeah, hold
saw
on.
some of it, but here's the concepts we had. So this is the original concept for the name. We came up with a few. It was
F
friend.
is it F
friends.
cubed?
No, you know, like Mash.
God
You
damn
know,
it, fine.
oh man. Well, you know, Mash has that like thing going on. You know,
I don't. I know what you're talking about, but I
Yeah.
have no idea what it means.
Mash has the font and the title with the little commas. You know,
Yeah, yeah,
and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah.
know what you're saying with
I
that.
only
Yeah.
know that because I've seen it on TV listings
Yeah.
like 10
So-
years ago.
well,
So,
that's
but
kind of the acronym. Oh, what's up, Fonzie?
is this on purpose that it's the color of the Logi Union? The three
Yeah,
F's
well-
here? That's pretty...
Seriously?
What?
You call it the Logi Union? I can't believe this shit, man. You fucking betrayed me. I hate the Logi
What? You
Union.
hate the Logi Union? Okay. That's
Unions
the-
are evil, man. Fuck.
You just pissed off 95% of our listeners.
95%.
You
of
say
the
that
world.
like we
Oh,
haven't been
Logi thing.
relentlessly shit-talking Logi people since episode 1.
Oh, that's true.
Logi people deserve the respect. I do
So
Logi
back-
myself and I hate myself. Fuck him.
Haven't you, like, I literally cited the Kane Siderate thing of, like, Logi players who deserve the respect
Oh,
they show
yeah.
themselves.
Yeah,
None.
yeah. Yeah, we're I need to find that thing again. I love that. I fucking love Kane's fucking post about
Yeah,
that. That is fucking
Kane's
amazing.
great,
That's
but-
a banger.
So back to what Fonzie
Yeah,
was
yeah,
asking. So that wasn't well. I kind of got the idea from the Logi Union, but just a good blend between green and blue was
Mhm.
that color. But I was brainstorming it, so it was friend, friends, frenemy, frenemies, friend of my friend is my friend, friendlonial and friends.
Dude, I was
Friendship
I
is
was
magic.
kind of doubtful with the name because it's so fucking long. It's so fucking wordy.
I
Yeah.
still like friend of my frenemy is my friend.
Yeah,
think
dude, it's
it
a
rolls off the
mouthful. Holy
tongue.
shit.
I don't care if it's a mouthful. But what spurred this on was I challenged Ganii to draw female characters because Ganii does not like drawing women. And
I'd like to put it on record. I am not misogynistic. Just want to put that out. I just don't know how to draw women. Okay, okay.
Are you sure about that, Mr. Fawn? Or not Mr.
No.
Gon?
No. Believe me. I'm not misogynist. Okay. I have a very. No, it was like seriously. I just don't really know much how to draw women. But like I've drawn these characters up because fucking Stealth is fucking forcing me to draw these goddamn characters. And now I did it. Now just leave me
Beautiful.
alone.
they're beautiful, and we came up with the idea for this comic. I think I'm trying to find the file. Oh, here we go. Here's what Ganii drew, like the first panel. We kind of had an idea for Poca and Foe. You know, they're kind
Oh,
of
god damn
stationed-
it. No,
Uh,
continue, sorry.
Poca and Foe are kind of like in an isolated outpost, kind of just keeping watch, and they're kind of bored. And they see this rocket coming in, and unbeknownst to them, Friendlonials is strapped to that rocket. I think Ganii can go into detail about that.
I completely forgot the shit that I made up, but like, there's some of the fucking shit I did for like the.
I'm gonna have to
some
put in so
characters.
much work editing this to show it off. but-
Oh yeah! Oh my god! I'm so sorry. Like. you
No,
have to
no,
edit
no,
this
don't
shit.
apologize. This is great. This is great. I'll actually have to, spend time on this instead of just, like, hitting render and waiting for 3 hours.
I really like the detail of them being in the new watchtower and looking out. That's really cool, man.
Oh my,
that's-
yeah, wait,
Oh,
yeah, that's
Ganii
great.
and I were arguing about how to do perspective because the Watchtower's perspective was weird. Like, the way we were trying to show the characters looking out and then showing them inside was not
Yeah,
consistent.
I remember this. We were arguing about it, and you. We were arguing heavily about this, and you were fucking wrong. You were wrong about the perspective, man. You fucking asshole.
But I didn't realize that it was so funny. I actually did a little, like, a concept for a cover involving the characters in the
But
old
yeah, that's
battlefield.
insane, dude. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
that's really cool. The fact that it's a storm tank there as well, in front of it, and it's
My
covered in like
God.
foliage from the thing. This
Yeah.
is very good, like really good detail.
I
really
loved
like
you
this,
guys
man.
for the
It jazzes
meme,
me up.
like, drawings. You guys are
Yeah.
telling me, like, I've seen the Poca and Foe stuff. You guys are telling me you have actual, like, an actual
no, no.
storyline in mind?
We were
My
working
God.
on it together. I
Holy.
think.
Yeah, dude. I got a bunch of stories. The only thing that's stopping me from making a cool webcomic is me being a fucking lazy prick.
What no. What you do is you just start a Patreon and charge like $1 to see it like a week early or some shit. or,
Yeah,
or-
that's true,
No,
yeah.
what? I haven't done anything.
Exactly,
story down.
exactly. You no. What you do is you just delay it for everyone else by a week, and you just earn money that way. I don't know.
Oh,
Oh,
my
Just
God.
like get people to
Yeah.
subsidize your comics. I don't know.
The
I
hell?
will mention that I did like Ganii did. Wait, so the characters that Ganii posted, they're all we both came up with them. Like we were kind of doing this over one night, and we were kind of
Oh.
like think of stereotypes in the Foxhole community. And we made them characters.
Okay, do you have character sheets for that shit? Cause I saw I saw a sheet of like the 5 or 8 characters that Gani posted a while back, but I did not like. Do they actually? You're saying they're based off stereotypes. What are the stereotypes?
Okay, so
No,
we
it's not really just stereotypes. Probably, but like, I just like base them off and like silly things of some sort of fucking an opposite of what they're supposed to be. Like here, fucking Captain Brimley or something. He's supposed to be a fucking high-ranking officer or something, but in reality, he's just a fucking bumbling idiot who doesn't even know how to command anything.
Yep, that
And
And
that
he acts like some big shot. I don't know. It's like, yeah.
yeah,
Well,
that checks out. That checks out.
Captain Brimley also sounds like the guy from the diabetes commercial. Diabetes.
It's amazing.
Cass and Sister D are supposed to be two, like they're both intellectual types and nerdy, but they're nerdy in different ways.
You're gonna need to. I don't have a character reference sheet for the character
Okay,
I'm talking
I'll
about.
pull them
Oh
up.
yeah,
because-
someday I'll make it. Someday I'll.
Well,
make
I
it.
actually made a drawing of them. See?
Yeah, you have like I remember seeing you guys had a bunch of these listed or whatever, but
So
Uh,
TAS stands for pain in the ass. 'Cause he's like a know-it-all. You know, he knows all
Yeah,
the theoretical stuff, but
But
he
he-
doesn't actually apply it.
oh, that's why he's got the book there.
Yeah, the task is like all fucking numbers and shit. He lists like fucking.
He's a
data,
nerd. He's a
statistic.
fucking nerd.
But in the end, he's just a fucking logi driver. He's never even shot a gun or something. And D is a fucking what do you call that?
OCD. But they,
No, yeah, he's a fucking perfectionist. Like all the bunkers you make, he makes sure it sticks to the fucking meta or something. Like the designs and the meta that's given to her, like some sort of fucking holy guide into making the best fucking bunkers.
So
And
the
in
two of
end, they
these
all
are
fucking
theoretically insufferable, all right?
Yeah, I mean, they're
Yeah.
complete. Man, those are real Foxhole archetypes right there. You have the
Mhm.
annoying spreadsheet logi driver who tells combat players how to play the game, and they like have no clue what they're talking about. Then you have fucking what's it
Armchair
called?
builder.
Yeah, armchair builder building, or like sweat lord builder, like massive titties and fucking Zoixies of God bless them both, you know.
God bless
Those are both
massive titties.
OGs, but yeah, you know, obsessively built. Dude, Zoixie like got threatened to be banned back in the day before G subs were a thing because he would border build like before G subs were a thing, and he would just build massive like retard forts, dude.
Base.
Excuse the
That's-
use of the R word there, everyone.
Oh my
Sorry.
god, you're
But
obsessed with
there
You
we
that.
have to bleep
Haven't
that
I
out.
already?
Build.
I know Gani has. I'm pretty sure I have as well, but yeah.
Oh, Soup
Awesome.
was my favorite character because of how like
We all
I
know
love
a
his
soup is
early
what I'm gonna
design.
say. Just looking at this, we all know a soup.
just imagine Soup, the guy with the bayonet killing like 10 or 20 guys all at once, and no one's able to stop him.
No, this guy represents all the no mics out there. The one who refuses to use a mic and just uses the
He's a
local chat. This is
Soup.
for you,
Soup.
my guy.
I'm looking at him. He's a no mic. He's really good at the game, but he acts more like an animal than a soldier. That's what I see when I look into those crazy eyes. But
Yeah, just exactly going, holy shit, yeah.
Then I got my drawing of knobs. So Gani did their drawings, and then I did my interpretation of the characters too, or I designed some of them.
why does
Okay.
fuck
I like the
That-
look of this fella already. He's a
reminds-
tank
that-
man.
the face looks like a Worms character? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does.
Oh my lord.
Dude, so the hell did I do for Knobs again? I think he's a fucking tanker. He just refuses to get out of his fucking tank.
We did
Like,
a
every
drawing
scene-
of knobs. I remember. I'm trying to find it right now.
Dude, I feel
isn't it-
represented right now. Holy fuck. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
He always stays in his tank because he feels like he's superior every time he's in the tank. And if he's out of his tank, he's actually short as shit. That's why he's still in his
Oh.
controller.
Right.
Holy shit. You guys figured out why all armor mains are armor mains.
It's
All
his
armor
only
mains
ego.
are it's like a reverse theme park ride. It's like they specifically have a you must be this short to get in the tank line, but they use your IRL fucking biometrics. Like Foxhole, it's already a social experiment. Why don't they also like gather your fucking data? They have to monitor the test subjects. No.
Yeah.
So here's the other one. This is here's Gani's soup drawing. But here's a drawing of a goblin character called Mag. They
I did.
kind of
Okay, I gotta point this out. I did not intend there to be a short stack. Why would you do this, Stealth? Fucking hell.
Okay.
character design.
All
go with this-
goblins are short stacks. Okay.
Jesus Christ, man.
I love the tale of the sad warden next to soup slurping up the soup
That's-
in the bowl. That's amazing.
My God.
But
I'm-
next, what were you gonna say?
This is the episode where I get to just sit back and eat popcorn while looking at good art. Thank you very much for taking
problem.
for taking charge of this.
Yeah. So, okay, moving on. So, like, who the fuck is this? Who's this fucking
Her
supposed to
name's
be?
Mag.
Yeah, Mag. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be, what her name is meaning to be, but like, she's a fucking hoarder. Like, she's a very, very, compulsive hoarder.
Goblin? Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know those
Like-
people that go on the front and collect everything on the ground? That's
Dude,
her.
those
Yeah, she's
people
like-
are
she's-
saints, man.
Yeah, she lives in a storage depot that has been stocked up so much it looks like a cave than a fucking depot.
So she's an advanced mooch. So she's an advanced, evolved form of me, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
She is a derivative.
She actually has a connection with one of the characters. Ganii, do you have a picture of Slim?
Oh yeah, Slim, hold on.
Slim's a fun one. Ganii designed that character, and I think he has a lot of interesting elements to his design.
So Slim is just some sort of fucking shady ass character. He has equipment available to trade like from both sides, and the thing why he has that is because he always sneaks into Mag's storage depot and just steals shit from her. So some sort of fucking rivalry between the two of them.
Holy shit. He's got the fiddler,
You guys
bro.
need to make this an actual
Fuck.
comic. My God.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Oh.
Dude, fuck,
Yeah,
this
no.
pisses me off.
Oh,
I haven't done much of it yet.
I'm gonna push Ganii. I'm gonna help Ganii with it because I know
Yeah.
it's not one man's job. But here's a character I designed.
Make
I'm
sure
pretty
you
proud of.
fucking monetize it, though. Please, God, monetize it.
So Mimi is supposed to be, you know, those recon outfits that help you like
Yeah.
blend in or like
Yeah.
not be noticed. Well, I kind of thought it would be funny to put the dazzle camo they had on those ships back in World War One on Mimi because they're a mime. And they don't speak, but they do gesture a lot. And I think it'd be funny if people couldn't see them because of their weird counts.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't really come up with a story for this character yet, but I like the
Because
idea.
it fucking refracts the radar waves that the watchtower sent out. Instead of like, yeah, you if you've got eyes, yeah, you're gonna see it. But like, all of our like intel stuff relies on radio waves. Like,
The Colonial Recon uniform is so weird to me, man. How it's
it looks
literally,
like fucking Canadian like World War One, World War Two era stuff is what it looks like to me.
It's so
the
out of
camo-
place, honestly.
Yeah,
It looks
does.
cool on its own, but like within the fucking colonial roster of uniforms. it
Yeah,
doesn't
it
look
Yeah.
like the wide fucking helmet looks so out of place
I
compared to
think,
everything.
the rain, or actually the winter coat is probably my favorite. Like,
that shit looks
infantry
comfy as
uniform,
shit.
but dude, the U.S. I don't know. I just like the top and then the like the shoulder things that they have on it. But yeah, and I really like the warden armor is pretty sick, dude.
Mm.
Actually, really, and the warden medic is cooler than the colonial medic. Just to say.
Oh, I made a meme about the war
Do you-
thing. when it got
Do you
released
have
on
any
YouTube.
more related to this comic, or
I was gonna mention a few. So originally, you noticed that most of these characters are wardens, right? It's because we were going through the list of uniforms, like all the uniforms, and trying to make characters out of them. And
yeah,
we didn't get to colonials that much. Slim is a colonial, but the story kind of revolves around Polka and Foe. Polka being the the calm one that's the medic, and Foe's supposed to be the kind of
Panicky. The freak.
the how would you describe it?
Someone
Ganii?
diagnosed with the freakouts.
I feel like fucking. Wait, who the fuck are the eater ones? Polka is more of a fucking cynical one, or Foe is like hyperactive or something, like very enthusiastic like shit. But like yeah,
We all know a
iconic
Polka and
duo.
Foe.
They come across Friendlonial, and they kind of, they keep him as a prisoner at first, but I think they start befriending Friendlonial.
Friendlonial.
But we still haven't created the cast of all the other colonials yet, so that's a whole nother shebang.
The ending needs
Yeah,
to be
that's
something like while they keep him tied up, and then every fucking episode is like kind of it's not serialized where each comic isn't like it's not a serialized comic, and each is about like the misadventures of like Polka, Foe, and Friendlonial, and every episode starts with Friendlonial breaking out of his like imprisonment and then getting up to wacky shenanigans.
Yeah,
And then
it's
by
really,
the end
really
of it,
clever.
by the end of it, he's like tied up again. And then like the ending of the show is like suddenly there's a massive explosion, and it's revealed that Friendlonial has secretly planted like a satchel charge at every single location that they've been to over the course of like you think it's not serialized, but then suddenly every single location is detonated and like and the whole world is up in flames, and it's just like I don't know. That's just off the dome though, but
Who knows?
Yeah, dude, it's actually planned for him. He's like supposed to be some sort of fucking weapon. And
But,
you
like,
weren't aware of it.
but the places he plants satchel charges aren't just like exclusively warden facilities. It's just every single
Everywhere.
fucking place. The whole front
Like the
just
fucking-
explodes. Everything
Even the fucking
explodes.
outhouse, the fucking toilet.
Yeah.
Reminding me of a
Embarrassing.
piece Ganii did of Friendlonial looking like.
Oh, that thing. Okay.
Actually,
Oh my god,
Friendlonial.
I want to fucking bring up that thing. Oh, I'm still pissed about that. So some random guy on Twitter fucking commissioned me to do something. He asked me to do a guy smoking while a fucking forest is burning in the background. I was like, what? What the fuck is this? I didn't get it. But like, he gave me $15. So fucking what? So I did it, and he gave it to me. And like, moments later in FOD, I saw someone bragging like, I got Ganii on Twitter to fucking draw me my fucking school project, and it's like it all makes sense to me. This guy made me fucking do his school project for $15. What the fucking hell? Like,
That's
but
funny,
yeah.
but
This picture, so that picture gives me this vibes. I was gonna say immediately it reminded me of like Taxi Driver. Just looking at it, I don't know why.
Oh my
Like,
god,
it's
you just
real.
reminded me. I did a Forgotten Weapons Ganii. Let me go dig it up real quick.
Fucking Cobra Terminator.
oh boy.
I want to play Marauder sometime. You guys heard of that shit? The Marauder?
I don't know. Is it like it's a space like game
Yeah,
where
yeah.
you control a Corvette or some shit, right?
It's called Tarkov because it's Tarkov in space.
Oh, maybe I'll give it a try then. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like a closed off or whatever. I want to try that shit, but I don't know
Oh.
if my PC can even handle that. It could fucking blow up or something.
Same. Fuck. Yeah. I have a question though for you guys, because you both are relatively new to the Foxhole community. I'm wondering, though, you guys are a lot more knowledgeable about the artist side of things. Who, other than each other, is your favorite Foxhole artist? Like for anything, right? Is it like Superior, Dauntless? Those are the two that come off the dome.
Oh, dude,
like
I fucking love every single artist in Foxhole community.
mean,
They're all- they
every
all have their
single
own little
artist. Be careful, Ganii.
niche. Wait, they
Ganii.
have their what?
you-
What?
that includes me.
Well, it also includes the guy who draws the Foxhole R34 shit.
It also includes
Yeah,
a
yeah,
certain.
even the dead,
It also
even the
includes
dead.
a certain person that we don't want to mention because they got fussy. That one time we
Oh.
mentioned not being a fan of their map art, but
Who?
Don't worry about it.
don't worry
Don't
about
worry
it,
about
Ganii.
No, fucking drop the
even-
ball. Come on. fuck
No,
them.
no, no, no.
No,
I just
we'll
at
tell
least
you
type
after.
it.
We'll tell you when the mics are cut. Okay.
Oh,
Can't talk
I
about
can't
Alright,
believe you
well,
blew the ball.
find
me
an
on
Like
that.
we'll
NDA.
tell you after the commercial break.
Yeah, but you.
Speaking of, betdsi.com. No, I'm
So
just
if
kidding.
you want to ask me, it's a bit hard because I love all the Foxhole artists. Like Ganii is my probably easily my favorite.
I said that. You guys are
But
breaking all the conventions of the question.
I
Yeah,
know, I
dude.
know. So
Okay,
I
okay,
will
okay.
say, there's I like different artists for different reasons. Camille's just I love. They kind of made me think about doing Foxhole art, like profile
Yeah.
pics. They're the one who inspired me to pursue that because
Oh yeah, dude, Camille, dude.
It's
That guy,
really
holy shit.
funny. I don't know why this is, but like, because do you remember Disc was commissioning him to make 1 million fucking like Foxhole
Yeah,
profile
dude.
pictures, and then he was like saying the number of Warden versus like Colonial ones. I was on there listed off on the site as a neutral because of, like, he just randomly did mine. No one paid him to do it. He just did mine, and I was like, okay, I guess. And it's the one I have right now, and it's the one I've been rocking for a little while. I change it up every so often, but between like the same three. But it's like, it's funny you mentioned Camille, but like Camille for the profile and like the Foxhole art, but like I'm guessing there's some stuff for like portrait or like landscape art, yeah?
Yeah, Camille has a
lot.
lot of cool shit too, aside from the profile pictures. Yeah.
There's this one artist I like that does conceptual environmental art, which is really rare. You don't really see that often, and they do a great job. You
Who is
probably
it?
see their art's always pinned on like creative highlights. I can't remember their name.
Great
Let me
highlights.
look them up right now.
Fuck, is he fucking the one HOC commissions?
He's commissioned by all kinds of regiments because people love his work. Let me
Fuck.
scroll.
Superior?
Forgot.
Are you talking Superior?
I am scrolling through right now.
Bruh, hold on. Let me
Why
look
do
at
I
this
feel like
up.
you're talking about Superior?
Nah, 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 nah,
Or
nah, nah.
wait, oh, there's a
Environment. Who fucking draws environments? I don't know who the fuck draws environments from. I mean, yeah, Superior does, but I'm not sure. Fuck.
not
Let me look
Superior.
this shit up.
Was it Isawa Sword? No.
Solar?
Sored?
God.
Wait, are you talking
Sored?
Sored?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Soren.
Sword
Yeah,
makes-
that guy.
yeah,
Yeah,
Sword's
that guy's
fucking beautiful.
cool, dude. That guy's
Sword?
fucking that guy shits out masterpiece like it's nothing. What the fuck is wrong with it?
Sword's
Calm down.
environmental is really good. Then there's Rhinux. Am I pronouncing that
Yeah,
right?
yeah. That guy. Hold on.
Their
let me
art's
find it.
like their vehicle, or I've seen how they do it. Their whole process actually inspired me to do Blender stuff because they use the 3D models to composite their pieces, but their work is beautiful.
No. They don't. He doesn't. They don't use the models of vehicles. They use these basic shapes. Like they break it down to these simple shapes. Like he puts down 3D objects of cubes and for cylinders or turrets and all, and he just does it. He just puts on the details. Like, it's so fucking cool. Like you don't have to fucking pull out an entire model for you to have
Mm.
the to be on model.
Oh, that's what I mean. Like, he inspired me. Like the 3D like blocking is his thing. I use the whole model, of course, but I like his stylized approach to it. Then you got Sam Saturi.
Yeah, Sam Samurai. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
their
that
work's
guy is
beautiful. I love the lighting in their pieces. I'm honestly gonna highlight all kinds of Foxhole artists right now because they deserve it.
I think Dauntless deserves some love. I love Dauntless
Yeah,
19.
I think-
Dauntless concept's awesome too.
Yeah, he was one of
Dauntless-
the two I mentioned at the top. Yeah.
Dauntless
He's-
is actually the reason, like, they're the inspiration for, I think, Fiamaro, what people think she looks like.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
no,
he is.
Lurk-
No, Lurkus
First
is, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
is
Lurk
it
is the
really?
first one who
I'm
put
pretty sure it's
the-
Lurkus that made the original Theomaro
Okay,
image.
well,
And everyone
I
is
like-
based
You
on her.
bastard.
Who
I
made
like
the original
Dauntless.
Callahan? It was not Lurkus for the original Callahan. I don't remember
Yeah,
who made
it was.
that
It
one.
was. No, the original painting. That's actually official. The official Callahan painting. That's
Is
actually it.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on.
I will say I was Dauntless's first follower on Twitter. I'm gonna.
Oh.
Sweet.
Wow.
Dauntless has this really nice style where when you look at it, it doesn't look like Foxhole, but like it's unmistakably when you look at it, you're like, yeah, these are Foxhole vehicles. They're not like
It- So what I love Dauntless is Dauntless when he draws faces, and I'll say this, he captures human features really well, man. That's the only way I can really describe it. Like I love his face as a foxhole.
You're gonna have to show me some of those because I don't.
Yeah, they look very somber. It's really nice.
I,
Really
I, I
nice.
mostly see his vehicle posts.
I will say, unfortunately, Dauntless also inspired the One Piece I did. That everyone who knows like me for being infamous.
Oh
Would
yeah.
would you like to post that one so we
No,
can
I
end
don't
it off
know.
on a bang?
No,
No,
I'll
post
just
it,
let
man. Fuck
people
it out.
infer. I'll take a close-up shot of it, but I'm not gonna
No,
share
no,
it.
no, 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 no. Show it all.
Show
think
it
that's
in
the worst
all
thing
It's
its
not
Okay, no,
glory.
no. Why are
It's
you
not.
why are you showing shame? It's not the worst thing you've drawn.
It's something that features a little bit of both of you, and I think it would be the perfect. If you're not comfortable, we don't have to, but I think it would be the
Well,
perfect way.
I don't. It's not,
Not a
done.
pussy, I'm
It's
gonna
the
post it
problem.
all
I
down.
will
Oh
share.
wait,
what
are you
I've
talking? Oh,
got.
you're talking about something else. I thought you were talking about Brett Milk.
No, bread
Fucking-
milk is perfect, but no.
Oh.
I'm talking about the Fiumaro piece.
Oh God! Oh, that one!
I was wondering why you're pushing for it, and
Oh God! No,
yeah, I'm
that
not
one.
posting that one. I'm not posting that.
Okay, yeah, no, not that one. No,
But for
fucking
Brett, yeah, I could do.
Yeah.
I could show you the Brett one. I've done 2 Brett drawings actually.
Oh God.
Uh,
Yeah, we're coming up
dude.
just shy of an hour, so it's probably a decent place to end it though.
Okay. Well, wait. Before we do that,
Oh
Ganii and
yeah.
Stealth Boy, you two have to pick the words for this week for the free Discord Nitro.
Yo, let's
Who's
hear it.
willing to do it?
What's your
Let's see it.
words?
What's your guys' ideas?
What?
Let's take a little
What?
phrase here.
wait,
Pick
how
out
does
pick
this
out
work?
pick out 3
Well,
words.
every week, randomly in the episode, we will say 3 words, and you have to. If you get in the row, those who comment it get free Discord Nitro. They message it to me on Discord.
What the
So-
fuck? So we just gotta
Okay.
say 3 words.
3 words right now.
Yeah, Morrow, feet.
Dude, oh my god, it's so
Okay,
fucking
I'll
hard.
say it.
Wait,
Feet.
stealthy. I swear you had wasn't there a higher or like a more detailed background version of that one that you showed me?
No, I don't
There,
think
no, I remember there being one. I'll find it. I don't care.
You have to dig for it. I don't have it on hand.
I
right
remember
now.
you sending it like 2 days ago, but I'll find it.
Yeah.
If it exists, I'll find it. But
Well, there was the recent Brett one I was doing, but that was like an anime girl Brett.
oh yeah,
You-
that one. Wait, did we get the 3 words in there? It was what Stealthy said, right?
No, I thought. Oh, I was gonna
Fonzie?
try something else, maybe.
Yeah. Shit. I completely forgot that, man.
Okay, we're not
fixated
gonna
on
go off
Brett.
that then. Yeah.
I'm fixated.
What is-
Okay.
Ganii, you wanna bring up a word?
Fart.
Yeah.
Okay, we got
I don't
fart.
know
We
what
got,
is fart.
okay, so
Why not
fart, feet.
friend? Why not friend?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a good
friend.
one. Friend, milkers, and feet.
No.
Friends, milkers, and feet.
Okay,
you heard
fuck it.
here, folks.
Yep, that's
there
it.
you go. Message that to me on Discord, and I will not. I swear I will not take a screenshot and post it in the Foxhole official Discord when you do.
Yep.
But I can't make any promises. Okay. Anyways, let's go on here.
Yeah, no. Thank you guys for joining us here today. It's this is a fairly good thing for having some guests on. I enjoyed it. I enjoy talking to you guys as always. Hopefully you, the listener, have enjoyed this. A little bit more visual editing that I hopefully put into this, if I remember. This episode might not be on Wednesday. I am a little bit busy. I don't know if it'll be out on Wednesday. I'll try to have it out. It should be out, and it should be edited with all the images and everything that you should have seen. If you're just listening to it, you wouldn't have seen any of the context, but maybe this is an episode where it'll be worth it to alt tab in, or like maybe you have a second monitor and you can just see it. But whatever, however you enjoy us, thank you for enjoying Foxhole Trench Talk. We'll catch you when we catch you. Have a good one, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.